welcome to PS Line. Today we would like to discuss about the greenhouse effect. Did you know about the greenhouse effect? What is actually the greenhouse effect? Generally, the greenhouse effect is a process that occurs when gases in Earth's atmosphere trap the sun heat. This process makes Earth much warmer than it would be without an atmosphere. Could you imagine how actually the greenhouse effect works? So, as you might expect from the name, the greenhouse effect works just like a greenhouse. A greenhouse is a building with a glass wall and a glass roof. Greenhouses are used to grow plants such as tomatoes and tropical flowers. A greenhouse stays warm inside even during the winter. In daytime, sunlight shines into the greenhouse and warm up the plants and air inside. At night time, it's colder outside, but the greenhouse stays pretty warm inside. That is happen when the glass wall of the greenhouse trap the sun heat. Basically, the greenhouse effect works much the same way on Earth's gases in atmosphere such as carbon dioxide trap heat just like the glass roof of the greenhouse. The heat trapping gases called as greenhouse gases. So during the day, the sun shines through the atmosphere and the Earth's surface will warm up by the sunlight. At night, Earth's surface cool and releasing the heat back into the air. But some of the heat is trapped by the greenhouse gases in the atmosphere. That is the reason why our Earth is warm and cozy by the 58 degree Fahrenheit, which is 14 degrees Celsius on average. The greenhouse effect has two types, which is the first one is natural greenhouse effect and the second one is human that enhance the greenhouse effect. So now let us further discuss about the greenhouse effect. Is it will affect the ecosystem and how that is will affect the ecosystem? Now let's turn to Miss Akin.
Thank you, Ain, and now I'm here with the authorities Ms. Arisa and Ms. Amira to discuss further about the topic stated which clearly concern. As we know, everyone are aware about the importance of sustaining the forests which hold a major green area on planet Earth, but despite of the knowledge, we are still continuously encountering an excessive deforestation which still half of the world's tropical treasure until today. And Ms. Arisa, I would like to ask you one question. Is this illegal deforestation keep on occurring because of the obstinate party or due to the unsecured law of the government?
Okay, thank you for the question. Before I answering the question, let me define what is meaning by deforestation. Deforestation is defined as the clearing of forest or remove the tree or vegetation, agriculture, commercial, housing or firewood use without replanting or without allowing time for the forest to regenerate itself. So, for the answer the question, is it obstinate party or the government itself who involved in the illegal deforestation? My answer is obstinate party. This is because according to the non-government organization with an international coordinating body in Amsterdam, Malaysia has an illegal deforestation about rate 35%. And I answering the question again, which is half of the world tropical treasure already destroyed because of the illegal deforestation. And about 40% of its consumption and timber export was estimated to have been acquired and illegally. Although the activity is overshadowed by other crimes such as terrorism, drug, and human trafficking, illegal deforestation is an environmental crime that poses a number of challenges. It has been argued that the logic is not only forestry companies who involved in harvest illegally, but the fundamentally supported by non-environmentally sensitive market that demand timber product without considering whether the timber was harvested illegally. As we know in our real life, it's fact that combating illegal deforestation is not easy despite the government effort to control it. Everyone should play our role to control the illegal deforestation by reporting to the authorities so that we can save our forest from so that we can avoid from the greenhouse effect.
Okay, thank you. Now, Ms. Amira, the gas emitted from vehicle or open burning will produce harmful chemicals such as carbon monoxide, nitrogen oxide, and many more that can contribute into the thinning of ozone layer, and even worse, it could lead to greenhouse effect. Now, one question for you: is there any act or law that provided from the authorities to lessen the cause of this problem?
Thank you for the question, Ms. Kim. For now, our government Malaysia has one law under the Environmental Quality Act 1974, Section 22. This law stated about the restriction on pollution of the atmosphere. No person shall, unless licensed, emits or discharge any environmentally hazardous substances, pollutants or wastes into the atmosphere in contravention of the acceptable conditions specified under Section 21. Also, without limiting the generality of subsection 1, a person should be deemed to emit or discharge wastes into the atmosphere is if he places any matter in a place where it may be released in the atmosphere, he causes or permits the discharge of orders which by virtue by their nature, concentration or volume or extent are obnoxious and offensive. He can charge when he burns any waste of the trade process of industry or uses any fuel burning equipment not equipped without any device or control equipment required to be fit to such equipment. Any person who contravenes subsection 1 should be guilty of an offence and should be liable to a fine exceeding 100,000 ringgit or to imprisonment for a period exceeding 5 years or both of them, and to further fine not exceeding 1,000 ringgit a day for every day that the offence is continued after notice by the Director General requiring him to cease the act specified therein has been served upon him. With this law, I hope that the society will realize the effect that will lead the worst case to our mother nature. That's all.
Okay, thank you, Ms. Amira. From the input that our authorities have stated, I would like to review a bit, and we can see and understand that the government has provided a secured law enough to protect our country from any crime from increasing. But despite of the secured law provided, we still have the obstinate party which seems to grow and not afraid, surprisingly, of being caught red-handed. Despite of the biggest problem that we had our eyes on, we seem to forget about the smallest act that we take that each day that could possibly harm our world too. Now, to conclude our talk, the responsibility of sustaining the good and beautiful environment are depending on our community, ourselves. So we need to always remind ourselves to at least leave something beneficial in any act that we take each day to make a world a better place. That's all from us, and now back to Adila in studio.
Thank you again for the bright discussion with the authorities. The environment is the most important resource for life. We get water, power and oxygen from the environment. It helps to clear pollution and is a large habitat for animals. Earth is getting polluted by poisonous gases and fumes made by cars and factories. A clean environment is essential for healthy living. Air pollution can cause respiratory diseases, while water pollution can lead to typhoid, diarrheal diseases, and other water-related diseases. There are many ways we can do to sustain a good environment. One of them is reduce usage of chemicals and pesticides. It is always advisable to eliminate maximum household chemicals and pesticides that directly pollute the green environment. Instead, you can make your own solutions for cleaning purpose using distilled vinegar, lemon and baking soda. There are many green cleaning products available in the market, and there is environmentally friendly and conventional cleaners too. Next, we should maintain a healthy ecosystem. It is the need of an ecosystem to have a good interaction with green plants, organisms and animals in a healthy environment. This tree helps to keep the entire ecosystem healthy and alive for many years together. It is due to excessive air pollution and global warming that the entire ecosystem is negatively affected today. Therefore, we should keep our environment clean and protected so we can live in a good and best environment. Remember this, progress is impossible without change, and those who cannot change their minds cannot change anything. I quote this from George Bernard Shaw. So, do your part from today and we can save our Mother Earth together for a best living on our next generation before it's too late. With a little change in your daily lifestyle, you can definitely help to protect the entire planet with its ecosystem in a healthier way. That's all I can conclude for today. I'm Adila Natasha and that's all from me. This is the S-Line and we'll meet again next time. Assalamualaikum